Welcome in, friends. Thank you for being here. I do not know why this thing is not showing me live. There we are. There we are. Now I am live. Hey, friends. Welcome in. We are in an event tonight. So I hope that you will join me. And thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. So up after me at 10 o'clock will be Miss Wendy from Crafting and Creating Dusty Granny's creations. So please stay tuned for her at 10. Hello there, Miss Amy. Thank you for hosting this event and for having me. Hello there, Miss Anne. Welcome. Thank you again for letting me be part of your events. I really do appreciate that. And we are going to get started. It is Scarecrows today, guys. And lo and behold, I'm not going to be doing an actual paper craft today. Hello there, Miss Anne. It is good to see you too, dear. How have you been? I really am so grateful for all of you, for all of my wonderful friends, and it's really nice to see when you guys pop in here. So, hey, the sweet Connie. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Alright, so let me get you guys turned down because we are only here for a little bit. Hello there, my wonderful crafty mama. How are you doing, sweet Connie? Hello there, Miss Brenda. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be using. We are in a Scarecrow event, and I was able to procure this box filled with vintage, old, mostly Michaels, like really, like from back in the day type things. So we're going to be, yesterday I used some of the items in another event that I was in, and today we're going to use some more. So the pumpkins, the little gourds are from that collection, and then this little cute scarecrow, which I absolutely thought was so cute. Look at him, and he's just like a wooden bead. I thought that was really cute. And he does have his little birdie right there. He's got his straw. It looks like she's a girl because she has like long hair, so I really like that. But yeah, this was 99 cents. Okay, I don't know. Definitely, it's harder and harder to get stuff like that. Okay, so I have these. And then this I had gotten Easter of 2020 in Hobby Lobby. Y'all, I'm trying to use my stash, okay? I really am. I'm trying to get better about using my stash. So, this is what we're going to use. And we're going to make a cute little, something that you can put like either on a shelf or up on a, like, kind of like leaned up or something of that nature. So, yeah. But yeah, thank you to everybody for being here. I really do appreciate it. Okay, so she does have obviously a wooden skewer that goes all the way through her. And again, I think the wooden skewer goes all the way up to her little wooden bead head. So we're gonna have to snip it because I won't be able to like yank it out because I don't think I'll be able to. I don't think it'll let me. So we're just going to have to cut. And cut her down so we can actually have her in here. So the idea is to have her looking like she's sitting on the edge, and we're going to fill her up with some pumpkins on next to her. Okay, and like I said, just a cute little craft, nothing uber crazy or anything of that nature, but like I said, I am trying to get to where I'm using more of what I already have. And like I said, I haven't done like decor items in so long, but I was like, you know what, let's do that. Let's do that. Plus fall and Halloween, you know, are definitely two seasons that I will use decor. So I'm totally good with that, because then it'll be used in my house. So all right, so we took her out, but you know, she is there now. I need to figure out, I think she's just hot glued, so let's loosen up some of this hot glue, and that way I can actually sit her down. So I'm hoping that it's just hot glue, right? So how's everybody's Monday been? It has been a very busy day. So Mondays are the day that I teach, for those who know or may remember that I do teach. So Mondays is my teaching day, my in-person teaching day. So Mondays are my in-person teaching day. Yeah, see, now we'll be able to move her around. We might want to unglue that as well. And then we've had one of our kitty cats got hurt, and we weren't 100% sure what had happened. He's one of our indoor-outdoor cats, and he had been limping for about a week, and he was really swollen. So we thought that maybe, you know, he just, because he loves to climb trees after squirrels. So we thought, you know, I was like, well, maybe he just fell wrong and, you know, sprained his leg. So, you know, we'll give him a bit to see if the swelling gets down. It really didn't. It seemed to be getting worse over the weekend, and so I had already said that Monday I was going to try to get him in to see the vet. And yesterday he wouldn't stop licking his shoulder. And next thing we know, there's little puddles of like blood and goo and stuff. So obviously it was infected, and that was the first time that we actually noticed that he had a puncture wound. So something got a hold of our little boy, who knows what, and so that was definitely scary. So got him to the vet today. Rushed back from class, got him to the vet, and he's on antibiotics. The vet is hoping that the swelling will go down, and that there isn't damage to his shoulder, because they nicked him right in the joint, and it does feel off. I know that I was feeling his shoulder, and it did feel like something was not 100% right. And he was saying that yes, his fear is that whatever got him might have done some damage to that shoulder. So we have to wait and see if the antibiotics will do anything. If not, we're gonna have to go back for x-rays. So okay, just cutting some more of that stick that was up its body. Okay, and of course all the raffia is wanting to fall down, which I'm not a huge fan of raffia, but it'll be okay. So I want her to sit. Oh, wait a second, I got the basket on wrong. I want her to sit. So we're gonna try to get her to sit somehow like that. Good evening, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to everybody. Hello there, loving your home space. Thank you for being here. Yes, we're hoping that the antibiotics work. Like the vet says, he's always supposed to give us like worst case scenario, so nothing hits us unexpectedly. Of course, worst case scenario is that they actually did damage and he would need to be amputated, which obviously would not be fun. And this is the little kitten. Well, he's not little anymore because now he's not a kitten anymore, but he is the youngest one we have. He's the one who had his tail amputated, so it's like, geez, boy, you'd end up being a double amputee. Like, what in the world? So definitely don't want that. So definitely praying that it will heal enough with the antibiotics. Hello there, Miss Wendy. Hey, birthday girl, how you doing? Y'all, for y'all who do not know, okay, Wendy from Dusty Granny, she is up after me. It's her birthday today, so make sure that you guys give her a awesome birthday wishes. I know she's excited because she's off this week, which is yay, super exciting. It's always nice when we have vacation. This will actually be the first year that my husband will be off on his birthday. So we'll see how that goes. Yep, exactly. Happy birthday. Hello there, Valerie Craft. Welcome in. You know what? Let me put a little bit of hot glue on this because I'm going to need some of that instant hold. So welcome to everybody. Thank you so much for being here. We are making just a cute little sign. Nothing like too crazy. I know that some of y'all are master decor makers. My thing is more paper crafting, but I do enjoy making some decor pieces. I just haven't done one in a good while. Oh, yummy. That sounds like really good. Good for you. Good for you. Make yourself your birthday tacos. That sounds delicious. That sounds really, really yummy. Alright, we're trying to get this to warm up a little bit because it is not cooperating. It's kind of slow. So thank you to everybody for popping in today. I really appreciate it. Again, if you are not part of Crafty Friends Unite event groups, please join them. It is a free group. Miss Amy does an amazing job with the events that she hosts, and she's got some great themes as well. So hopefully I'll be able to get into some more. It's just many times her events kind of collide when I host events, so it makes it a little harder. But do we have any other October babies in the house? Anybody else have a birthday in October? I think that's really cool, having a birthday around Halloween. Get to dress up. Especially when you're young, you get to go do all the trick-or-treating and stuff. And it's your birthday month. Like, double whammy. Super cool. Oh my gosh, I forgot how slow this can be sometimes. And again, this is just a Scarecrow that I got. It was originally from Michael's. This is, it's just stuffed, and it is fabric, and then of course all the raffia edges. That's a painted wood bead with the little hat. This basket came from Hobby Lobby, and then the little gourds also came from the same box. So I'm guessing they're also Hobby Lobby. I'm guessing they're also like old Michael's pumpkins. So you can find any and do something like this as well. I know that you could get like little I think the Dollar Tree has like some small ones like this that you can get on a pick, and then just cut the pick off. Just cut the pick off, and you can then, you know. Alright, so I'm going to figure out how I want to place my pumpkins. I don't understand why this one has to have such a long stem. Let's cut it down just a little bit, because it's a little on the long side. What you think? I think it's a little on the long side. That's better. I like that a little bit more. That's better. Okay. What is it, Toby? And I do like this one with the green on it, because it adds some color to it. I don't think I've ever seen any like that before. If you have, let me know. But I don't think that I have personally ever seen any like that. I think I might stack some. And then there's this cool color shaped gourd, so we'll put him as well. And we'll probably stack him over this way. Like that. I think that'll look good. That way we have some color. Or could do the smaller. No, I think I like that green one. So we'll probably use these ones then. But Yummy, you're getting your birthday meal. Does anybody do like a special birthday meal? Like something that you pick for your birthday, you know? So a few years back we started doing birthday meals with the kids. So they got to pick some place to go eat, some place that they wanted to eat. They could pick, and we would go there. I love miniatures too. I love anything that's tiny and cute and small. I think it's just adorable. I really do. And my middle son, who is he's the one in the Navy, he would always pick to go to the melting pot. So of course that would not be like a family affair, because it's expensive. So would usually just be us, and that had been his choice for, oh my goodness, like since he was maybe 8 or 9. So we've been doing that for the past about 10 years. Yeah. And I hate it because last year he was off in basic during his birthday, and then we got to see him right after, like 2 days after was his graduation. And then, so I'm bending the leg. And then this upcoming year, he'll be shipped out to Japan before his birthday, so I won't get to see him for his birthday. So my son is making me something on Friday. Hopefully it's some island food. Yum. That sounds amazing. I love ethnic food. And we're very blessed that we live so close to Atlanta, and that, I mean, you can find pretty much anything. You go to a local steakhouse for a lot of the family birthdays, and that's the thing, like, you find like what it is that you like, you know. So I might actually not be able to put the little one. I might need to put the little pumpkin here. Okay, so we're gonna add him here because I still need to somehow add her little, she has like a little witch broom, which is kind of cute, and I want to keep that. So we're going to, let's add this first. It is gonna look really nice on the wall. Thank you. Like I said, I'll do fall decor because I know that we'll use it in our house, because I love to decorate for the fall season. I love to decorate for Halloween and Christmas, you know. Definitely do that. And thank you so much for being here, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Luna, why are you hissing? Who are you hissing at? You crazy cat. Sorry, my cats sometimes. I do not understand them. I love them to death. I just don't get them. Okay, so let's see if I am able to put this gourd over here like I was hoping. I might need to do the smaller ones because he might not fit. Okay, well, we can put this one, which I really want to use this one because it's a different shape. I have, you know, it's like a true gourd. So I definitely want to have this one in here. Let me see if I can heat the back of this up. Hello there, Miss Jackie. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so what I want is I want to try to get it to stay flat. So let's go ahead and get some of the glue down. Hopefully while it's still warm and I can still manipulate that plastic. So what I did was I warmed it up to get the plastic to bend a little bit because it was just shaped really wonky. I guess these were actually like picks because they have holes at the bottom. Okay. So see, so this one is now going to stay in place, which I like. So thank you for staying in place for me. Thank you, thank you. I think, maybe. Might need to put a little dab of hot glue here in the back side and get you to stay. Yeah, and I need to see if I can find something small enough like Happy Harvest or something to go up here, or maybe I could write it out with the little what you call it, Scrabble blocks. I might be able to do that. Alright, so let me see. Okay, I do want to incorporate some of this green, so I don't know if I should maybe put a little pumpkin there, or I I could still fit it. It's just gonna be like dangling up there. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that part. So no, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, I guess, right? Trying to get rid of some of these glue strings. Like I said, I haven't done a decor piece in a while, but I think this is gonna look cute, right? And I like that it's really 3D. I do love that part about it, and it's gonna look really cute up on a wall, like we said. So you know what, I think I'm going to do this one. What food is the melting pot? The melting pot is fondue. And so you normally do like 3 courses. You could do 2 or 3 courses. So you start with like a cheese, and it's melted cheese, and you dip bread and veggies into it. Then they have a meat course that could be meat and seafood. And then they have the chocolate course, which is melted chocolate, and you get all kinds of fresh fruit and other goodies to put inside. It is so cool. It is so yummy. It is very yummy. But yeah, that is something that he has always liked. So we've always done that for his birthday. I know, it's really yummy. It's not cheap, but it's I get it. They advertise it as an experience because it is. Like, you go in and it's a whole thing, because you have the little burner and they bring you out the pot, and you know, it's no quick, you know, come in, come out type meal. Like, you go in and you take your time and enjoy the meal, you know, laugh together, cook your food. It is actually really good. And yeah, and that's one of his favorites, so that's what we would do for his birthday. So I have these cute little leaves, which were tiny enough that I figured I could add these on here. So I brought them with me. But I do want to add the word harvest. So I'm actually going to go and get some little those things. Geez, I can't think. So harvest. Awesome. Yeah, you don't rush the meal, you enjoy it, you're having fun, you know, it's a good harvest. Yeah, so it might, I don't know that it will all fit exactly. Let's see. Stay still. I think this is gonna look cute. And I like that they're not all exactly the same tone, but what if we actually do a little bit of some staining on them. So I'm gonna get a wipe. My antique wax. And the wipe is a little dried out, so I'm just gonna add some water to it. And let's do this and get it all nice together. You know, another great meal that is, you know, a lot of fun to eat, that is also one that doesn't get rushed, is if you go to if you can find an Italian place that does family style food, where they bring out like the large portion and everybody serves themselves. That's also one where, you know, you sit down and you're chatting, and you know, there's no I won't talk to somebody, because if you want the food and it's in front of them, you better ask them. So, ooh, yum. I'm so old, I remember when my parents had fondue parties. See, I grew up on fondue. It was for special occasions though, just because to get the right cheese in Costa Rica, you had to, you know, it was expensive because it was obviously imported. But we knew every New Year's Eve, that was our meal. We, you know, me and my brother, we knew that that's what my dad was gonna do. That was our, you know, and it was fun because then we would play board games, and you know, we would be up to bring in the new year. I mean, it was a lot of fun, you know, so that was like a tradition that we had. Hot boiling, well, that's for the meat part. So we only did the cheese and the chocolate. Those were the only ones that we did when we were growing up, was the hot cheese and the chocolate. The meat, back when my mom was still with my dad, and me and my brother, we were really little at the time, and they had some friends over, they did that, but the kids only got cheese and chocolate. So, you know, I didn't get to have the meat part until I went to a melting pot here in the States. So I never got that privilege. But I remember my mom doing all the different sauces and everything for it. You know what, as much as, you know, it's kind of crazy how that works, if you think about it, like the amount of things that we did growing up compared to our kids nowadays, right? And how like strict things are, and you would never dare to do certain things. It's kind of crazy, you know, like how did our parents, I guess they treated us, you know, they didn't think we were going to be dumb enough to try something stupid, right? Hey there, Miss Jody. I don't know, maybe that was the thing, right? Nowadays, I feel like kids are babied in the wrong ways. Like, there's nothing wrong with, you know, babying your child, but to an extent. And too much stuff is let go. Like heard something about furries and whatever in school, and I'm like, I am so grateful that I got to homeschool my kids and that they are done with school. But if you know, what's it gonna be like when I finally have grandkids? Like, is there still gonna be all this craziness going around? Yeah, okay, so I didn't either, and my niece will tell the story. Okay, my niece still bear the scars from my bike rides as a child. It just is what it is. I mean, you learned, right? Yeah, like, so we had training wheels, but let me explain a big but. On the farm, everything was gravel for the most part, or dirt. And I'm sorry, but those training wheels do not want to go on gravel. The only paved part was a steep hill that was concrete to go up to the barns, and that was our ramp to come down. But at the bottom was the gravel again. So y'all can imagine what would happen when you grabbed speed and came, you know, down that hill, and you hit the and you would hit the gravel. Whoop! Every single time you would end up, and we still did it over and over again. We became experts at being able to hop off our bikes or just take it like a champ. Oh, that's kind of cute. I like that. What y'all think? Came out cute, right? And, you know, I was from the era where, you know, your parents told you, you know, go outside and don't come back till it's dark. You know, my parents' thing was, especially, well, my dad, you know, he was like, it's fresh air. You know, you got all this space on the farm. Go outside. So yeah. Hello there, my sweet Cajun queen. How are you, Miss Carla, dear? Look, I'm doing something other than paper. I decided I was going to do some decor pieces for the house. And this is my little Scarecrow piece for the Scarecrow event that I'm in. And I think it came out really cute. Look at that. We got some fall leaves there. I like how that harvest came out. And then these did come out really cute. I do like how it came out. Isn't that adorable? And we're just telling stories now of our childhood. Ah! It's going to snow. Well, I've been looking at all kinds of things, and I actually did this one yesterday, and I was just asking my daughter, and I was like, should I put the other half of this here, or should I write with the letters? Should I write boo? And she's like, oh, I think that would look really nice. So I'm actually going to write the word boo out here. And then, so this is another little shelf sitter that I did yesterday. So this was yesterday for a boo event. And then this is for my little Scarecrow event that I'm in. I think it came out really cute. And I like, because these are some old pieces that I got from a lot that I got a while back off of Marketplace. Somebody was just getting rid of all of this stuff, and it's a lot of old Michael's items, like old Michael's items. So really cute. But yeah, I think that came out super cute. I love them. This is gonna give me 2 cute little shelf sitters that I'm going to put in my house to decorate. Like I said, I love doing my paper, but you know, it's been a good while since I've done a decor piece, so I'm glad that I got a chance to do these. Thank you. Thank you. I'm glad that you guys like them. But yeah, you see, look, this little ghosty was also from this vintage lot. Isn't he adorable? He was already like it was already aged, and all I did was add some more distress ink on it, and it just elevated it even more to the whole distress. So I like it. Hey there, Miss Beatrice. Thank you. I appreciate you so much, y'all. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are the sweetest. But yeah, I just figured I'd do something a little different, considering that I used to do a lot of decor pieces when I first started crafting, because I wanted to be able to decorate my house. So, but don't worry, I will be getting back to doing my paper crafts soon enough. So you guys will see those again. It might actually be tomorrow, because I need to work on some journals, or journal parts, better said. Thank you, Miss Ann. I appreciate you. You just got to Daniel's for the night to get kiddos off to school. Okay, well, you be careful and have a good rest. Thank you so much to Miss Amy for having me for your event. I really appreciate it so much. Let's go see Wendy, the birthday girl, and make sure that you guys are following the group. Again, it is Crafty Friends Unite, okay, event group. So that journal is not the one for the competition. No, the one for the competition is this one. This one right here. This is the one that's going to be auctioned off during the competition. So yeah. But yeah, I do need to make some more things for it. So that's what I'll be working on. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Let's go see Wendy, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Check a post that I did. It gives you a list. I will see you guys every day this week. So whoop whoop.